everyone. Today is June 23rd on this lovely Tuesday evening. I want to apologize in advance before my video keeps on going. I've got a tonsil thing, and so like one of my tonsils is being really sucky, and it's making my ear hurt a lot, which kind of sucks for my job since, you know, I answer phones all day. But besides the feeling like a piece of crap sometimes, just a second. Besides that point, I'm going to go ahead and I decided to do maybe a little theme. I don't have like the Twilight theme because I do have some Twilight stuff, but not very much. I find that it's a series, I love the books, but I gotta like stay away from the fandom. But anyway, I'm going to show you two of my little, sort of my favorite fandoms, they're actually both related to America, which is pretty funny since in a couple of weeks it's going to be the 4th of July. Alright, so the first one is American Dad. I don't know if you watch the show, but it's pretty much one of my favorites, and I watch it at Heather's house a lot. Like, when you're at Heather's house, what you do is you go to Heather's house and you watch American Dad on marathon over and over and over again. So like anytime you're there, there's always some American Dad episode playing in the background, so you learn to like it a lot. But one of my favorite quotes is from an episode called Lincoln Lover, and the quote is, "Thank you for making my shame more festive." I'm going to go ahead and I made a little sort of ghetto video clip of it, and it's going to play right now.
Welcome, Langley conservatives. It's time to announce who will be speaking for us at the Republican National Convention.
Throw this when they announce my name. I couldn't find confetti, so I shredded a few napkins.
It shouldn't be so hard to find confetti.
Nancy Calliope.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you for making my shame more festive.
Okay, so yeah, it's really a good episode, and if you search for American Dad Lincoln Lover full episode on Google, you'll find it, but I don't want to link directly to it. Yeah, okay, so if you notice my Twitter, I might have twittered about it. I think I maybe posted something in an LJ entry about it, how I completely effed it up beyond all reason, and it severely pissed me off. So right here, I don't know if you can see it. Actually, you can, which is pretty sucky because you can notice the mess up. Instead of shame, I accidentally put failure because I hadn't watched the episode when I made the pattern. Like, I was at work when I made the pattern, and so I didn't watch the episode. But then when I got home, I was, I'd say at the very end, I was probably on the V in festive when I was watching the episode. And I was like, hey, I'm going to get done with it right as I'm watching the quote come on TV. And so I'm watching the episode, stitching, and he says it. I'm like, oh, no. Why, Stan? Why? Why didn't you say it the way I stitched it? So, for the weekend, I pretty much gave up working on this for just the weekend. I watched Ninja Warrior all weekend, and it's amazing. Just a second. Okay, so, I watched Ninja Warrior this weekend, and so I just completely abandoned my cross stitch, and then yesterday I'm like, alright, I'm gonna seriously finish this thing, I'm gonna get it over with, I'm going to frickin' fix it. So I did. I replaced shame, I took out failure, and then I replaced it with shame, and I listed it on Etsy, so the link, of course, is in the sidebar. And then the one, I have had this frame for roughly, I'd say at least 2 months I've had this frame, and I've just been like, no, I'll do it later. I have another couple projects to do, I'm going to do it later, and later, and later, and later. And finally like, okay, 4th of July is in a couple weeks, I might as well freaking get it done. So I went ahead and, yeah, I love this one. It says, America, F yeah. It's based on the Team America World Police song by the same title, America, F yeah. And I pretty much saw the frame when Hobby Lobby first put out their July 4th items. I'm like, yes, that's what I'm going to do. Like, pretty much when I see these wacky frames, that's where I get my ideas for them. And so I get, like, I see a crazy frame and I'm like, yes, I'm going to do a cross stitch. This is this random thing. So I do. And this was one of them, and I ordered the America thing. It's the little Stars and Stripes font that is made by PC Stitch, and so I ordered their little CD with their holiday patterns on it, which included this one. And so I went ahead and I stitched this one up. It was actually very fast. I was not expecting it to go as quickly. But yeah, I went ahead and stitched this up, and I've got it listed on Etsy. Of course, link is in the sidebar. And I know there was something else I wanted to talk about. Okay, so I totally couldn't figure out what it is that I wanted to talk about. So I'm going to go ahead and let you go, and I will see you all next week. Bye.
America, fuck yeah. America, fuck.
Look, I'm just trying to change the world, okay?